Hi friends. Today we are going to discuss when will this coronavirus COVID-19 era end. I know it's been a very tough year for all of us. We may look like we are going about our everyday life, but in truth, each of the people surviving this time is going through a lot of problems. It could be various problems which we are dealing with, and to top it up, we are restricted, we are threatened by this virus for such a long time, and so we all want this to end, and we are all hoping that we end this COVID-19 era and we start looking out to a different and more beautiful world. COVID-19 has definitely taught us a lot of things personally. I'm sure it has taught you a lot of things. I would like to listen to what is the learning that you have received during this time of coronavirus, and I would also like to listen as to how you will be changing as a person once this coronavirus era ends. Well, let's begin with the video. So like I have mentioned in my Rahu Ketu video previously, you can check my Rahu Ketu video on my channel, which I've posted earlier. The main cause of the trigger of coronavirus is the Jupiter and Ketu conjunction in the sign of Sagittarius, and of course the Rahu Ketu axis in the sign of Gemini and Sagittarius, which has caused the pandemic and the spread of pandemic all over. Now, what has happened during the end of September, which is on the 23rd of September, is that Rahu Ketu have changed their signs to Taurus and Scorpio, which has broken the conjunction of Jupiter and Ketu in Sagittarius, which in turn has started the cancellation of the movement of coronavirus to a certain extent. Now, this is the main trigger to which the coronavirus has set its course of cancellation from the 23rd of September. Now, there were many videos stating from various astrologers that during the end of September, the coronavirus will not be there. But that is not the true case. What they really meant was the cancellation of Rahu Ketu's axis, which was the trigger and the cause and the spread, and the Jupiter's movement towards the sign of Capricorn, which is going to happen in the month of November, will change the course of the coronavirus completely, and we can expect during this October-November that a vaccine comes up, and a vaccine which wherever it comes up from, whether it's India, US, Russia, there are various talks about the vaccine being introduced to fight coronavirus. Also to note that a lot of planets were in retrograde motion, and two major planets, which are Jupiter and Saturn, were in the retrograde motion. that again was you know just giving this expansion and the rise of all chaotic and very disastrous uh, time for humanity on the face of earth, because you have seen it all this time: the floods, the earthquakes, the forest fires, the heavy rains, the floods. We have seen it all this year. And plus the pandemic, which really has changed our world. So the retrograde motion, of course, also contributed to this. However, uh, Jupiter has turned direct in the month of September, on the 13th of September, and Saturn has turned direct in the sign of Capricorn on 29th of September, which again is the direct motion of Jupiter and Saturn. So now things have changed. The Rahu Ketu axis has changed. Jupiter and Saturn are in direct motion. So you will begin to definitely see the changes coming forth in the new month, which is November. But one more thing which we need to be careful about is that Mars is going retrograde, and it will remain retrograde till 13th of November in the sign of Pisces, which could be a little uneasy for all of us, because Mars is though it feels dignified in the sign of Pisces, but it is actually fire and water, which can trigger some natural calamity again. So you have to be a little careful with again your state of mind, because you might feel the aggression, you might feel the action to go forth, because Jupiter now, which is the Jeev Karaka, which is the life supporter, the planet Jupiter supports life, is now in direct motion. So you might feel that I need to do certain things in life, I need to start actioning on certain aspects of my life, but the retrograde Mars is still restricting you, and it's giving you sort of a emotional and an aggressive thought, which is quite extreme because of the fire and water sign colliding. So you have to be a little careful over there, and I hope the calamity doesn't be too fatal, and that a vaccine comes forth very soon, and that's about it. And this is what I can say, that life will start moving to a different scale, but you don't expect things to be so fast paced as earlier times. It'll be very slow progress, but there is definitely progress. So that is one good news. And you can actually start working on your goals, you can start working on your ideas, you can change the direction of your life and start working on it. But make sure that you have the patience, and just pray that this time that we had to face is going to end soon, and we hope that vaccine comes up very soon. So that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you got some little ray of hope by seeing this video, and you clarified your doubts about all these astrologers who were predicting that September end, it's going to end. It doesn't happen like that. The end is there, but it's a slow end. So we have to be still very careful. And I would still want you to tell me how you changed yourself as a person during this COVID-19 time. How, as a human, have you changed? Do drop in your comments in the comment section, and like and subscribe and share this video with your loved ones. Namaste.